How's it going, everybody? It is September 9th. What I'm going to do today is basically just do an update on the video that I put out yesterday. If you guys remember, I put out a video just because I thought it was actually uh, pretty interesting what was happening. And I was talking about the importance of international markets and pretty much every single marketplace. Now, when I recorded the video yesterday, I had 0 sales in the US, but had 7 sales in total uh, through the other marketplaces. At the end of the day, my total was 13. I finally did get a few sales in the US, as you can see here, 3, but still my US marketplace was outperformed by, well, by the total of the other marketplaces, and then Germany in general. So yesterday was one of the rare days, and I don't think this happens. Like I can use the word ever, because if it has happened, it's probably happened maybe once or twice. So I can't remember the last time that it happened, if it ever did happen. But my U.S. marketplace was outperformed. So 13 sales is still above my average, and definitely above average for this month. So in general, yesterday was a great day. Like it was, like I said, above average. But the U.S. sales were just terrible. If I look at my U.S. sales this month in total, just an awful month so far. The first day was nice. There was a bit of a spike. Overall, taking all the marketplaces into consideration, it's I don't want to say an average month, because so far it is below average. But what I was looking at before I started recording this is, if I look at this month so far, 72 sales, and we're let's say 8 days in. So I'm still at the 9 sales per day average. My on a like a really good average month, I'm doing about 10 to 11. So what happened with this week, I guess, since September 1st, is that my sales are almost exactly the same as July, as August, same time frame. So if we look at the first 8 days of August, I had 74. Now, most of my videos last month were about how the sales were dipping, and it was kind of slow. I wasn't actually sure what was going to happen. It was kind of feeling at certain times that I was going to have, the worst month in a while. And then all of a sudden, in the end, it actually turned out to be a pretty solid month. Uh, in the US, like, it beat the lower months, as you can see here, 180. It beat out all these months like 168, 162, uh, definitely 110. But it wasn't an exceptional month, and overall it still got me the close to $1,000 that I was expecting in royalties. So this month is actually exactly the same so far, but for some reason, and I think it's because the US marketplace is so slow, that it to me it's feeling like an extremely slow month. And my US sales so far are just, bombing like this. I haven't seen it like this in a while. So yesterday, though, uh, I mean, a very pleasant surprise. And like I keep feeling like I'm repeating myself, because I keep talking about how important every single marketplace is. And that just kind of going through these kinds of slow times and slow days in the US, it really makes me feel that I'm right when it comes to this, because the power of every single marketplace, should not be underestimated. And I think there are a lot of people out there that think, just have to push to the, us.com uh, marketplace, and that's the solution to everything. But in my experience, especially with lower sales, I mean, every single sale counts. And having days like this, and totaling 13 sales, if they were all in the US, I probably wouldn't even be talking about this, because it would just be kind of like, okay, cool, that's expected. But 13 sales for my account is above average, and it's still an exceptional day, but it just feels slow because of this. So I think what I need to do is get out of that mindset that all my sales need to come from the US market because, I think even somebody left a comment yesterday basically saying, money is money and it doesn't matter where it comes from as long as you're making sales, and that's kind of how it feels. So we'll see what today is going to bring, because so far, and I'm recording this very early in the morning, zero sales so far, but if I have a slow month in the US and a good month overall, I will still be very happy. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.